Pop Evil. I'm a survivor. Come run with me. I've been to hell and back. Hey, don't fuck with me. I am telling you, I know the truth this morning. And I am absolutely convinced, because let me tell you something. I was followed by several of the same cars that always follow me, the Brew truck, the Teslas, the Mercedes, blah, blah, blah. And special occasion this morning, 2 cop cars, 1 black, 1 white, and 2 pedestrian policemen walking down the river walk over by the apartments that, that got washed out during the flood of 2005. And they heard me because I told them from my car, I said, you guys are doing an illegal activity because you do not have probable cause to surveil me just because I have a medical marijuana card. That's the only thing it can be. And they looked at me. The one guy looked at me. So they have been orchestrating this whole harassment scheme, hoping that, I'm not exactly sure, but they were hoping that instead of stopping all, like I don't even take an aspirin right now until this is all worked out and these people leave me alone. I'm fine with being 1,000,000,000% drug-free. So I'm pretty sure what they were hoping was that, I might, like these people will literally, I don't call it, it's not really stalking. It's not really stalking because they're getting paid to do it. They get paid $15 an hour through a program, cybersecurity company called Infograph. The position is called surveillance role play. Look it up. It's a thing. It's real. And that girl in the video talking to that guy was not lying. They got jobs in St. George, probably for me. Here's the problem. If the church is involved at all, like, let's say as a side note, the church is telling people to follow me or to surveil me or to monitor me. They are actually committing as a group, they are actually committing a hate crime. Because gang stalking, which is what it would be categorized in under, so it would be the category of domestic extremism, domestic terrorism, and then a subcategory of gang stalking, and then, the sub and the sub and the sub and the sub. Now, here's the problem. Their children that they're using to surveil me at school could also be put on a watch list. So if any of these people get busted, including the police, they could literally be put on the same terrorist watch list. This is what they're risking for $15 an hour or what, a boat, a house, who the hell knows. They're risking their careers. They're risking, they're all in hopes that they never get caught. And they're thinking because they're going through this cybersecurity company that it's a legal job. But there's a lot of legalities. I am a protected class. I'm not going to get into that, but I am a protected class. I think the police are now a protected class too. But I don't think that their lack of probable cause allows them to use that as an excuse. So they are literally targeting me because I have a medical marijuana card, because I am legal, because I did not want to do it illegally. Now, the other flip side of that is, maybe there are some people out there who are, because I have heard that there's people that supposedly are getting a lot, right? Like, I'm approved to get the maximum amount, but I can't afford that much because I only use it as medicine. And the type of stuff I use is CBD, CBG, and if I get anything with THC, it's like, it's not even a high percent. So, I mean, all of their stuff here is low percent anyway. So they have zero probable cause to come after me. I don't carry it in my car. I don't carry it on my person. I only use it when I'm home and I know I'm not going anywhere. And CBG does not have any THC. CBD can or cannot, I mean, both of them can, any component of the cannabinoids can have THC if you choose to put that in there. I, most of the time, choose not to. Sometimes I do, but I use it very sparingly. The second all this shit started happening, I call it a God shot, because I've been sober for 23 years. I'm not drinking. I'm not going to kill myself. I'm not just going to run away and disappear and become homeless to get rid of these people. I would rather do it legally so that they, restraining orders and shit, if that's what it takes. They are literally trying to create a mental illness in me so that they can discredit everything I'm saying. They're cyber stalking me. They're screwing with my Ring cameras. They've erased evidence. They have CenturyLink used, the guy that installed my CenturyLink used to literally sit out here and hack into our stuff because he had all the information because he installed it. And he would sit out here all the time, and I always knew when he was doing it because our internet would act differently. And then I think he just got tired of me disconnecting it on him every time he came out here. So as soon as I saw his truck anywhere near the complex, I would just unplug it. I would literally drive around looking for him. So this is what's going on. And like my original story that I started to tell earlier, which took me forever to upload because these assholes were trying to hack it and delete it, I will just do another video. It doesn't matter. So it's honestly, it has nothing to do with me, but it does have something to do with a corrupt church ward and a corrupt neighborhood ward, whatever. I'm sure it's other people. I don't think it's everybody, but there are a select people in this development that are doing this. If they're doing it at the behest of the church, it's a hate crime. It's a terrorist act. If they're doing it as an employment through the police department, then that's going to be a whole different avenue that I have to go through and try to figure out what needs to be done. And luckily, I have people in my life that are possibly able to help me. So why would you risk being on a terrorist watch list to watch somebody who's not doing anything illegal? I'm not selling it to other people. I'm not sharing it with anybody. I doubt that anybody that wants to get high is going to smoke CBG or CBD. Well, they shouldn't be smoking anyway. It's illegal. But even dry vaping or whatever, nobody's going to be vaping CBG to get high. You can't. You cannot get high on CBG. You can try. It's just going to make you sick and dizzy. Seriously. So they don't have probable cause. And I am sober as fuck. I'm more sober than I've been in the 23 years that I've been sober. Let's see, September 15th, 1998. That's my sobriety date. And guess what's coming up? So I call this my sobriety present. Thank you. Thank you, higher power. I love you. So stand by. And anybody got a story similar to mine that lives in St. George, Cedar City, Salt Lake City, come online and share your story. Don't cower into the night and let these people do this shit. Seriously, if you feel like you're being gang stalked or you feel like you're being overly surveilled and followed and all that shit, please put your story on my page. I want to know, because I am more than happy to figure out how to do Zoom or something, and you can tell your story on my page. I'm happy to let you do that, because guess what? This cannot be okay. I mean, if they're just going to surveil you, that's fine. But these people are actually going into the realm of harassment and abuse, and they're hoping to give you a mental illness. That is not okay. I am sorry. There is all kinds of legalities that this is not okay. Civil liberties, civil rights, discrimination. There is all kinds of shit walking in this dirty, mucky water that these mentally ill people need to go get some help for. I know we're all broke, but we ain't that broke. Come on, don't fucking sell your soul or your morals for this kind of dumb shit. You are not doing anybody any favors at all, especially yourself, because this can really turn around and seriously put you on a 9/11 watch list type thing. Why? Why would you risk your life for that? And I know most of you don't believe me, but you can start looking it up because it's happening too often, and shit is going to get stirred, and it is not going to come out pretty for you guys. I'm sorry. So, happy sobriety for me. Woo! I have no desire to drink, even through all this. So, that song is my song. I'm a survivor. Come run with me. I don't know the exact words, but it seems to play at the exact right time I need it to.